Hello guys, welcome to Indie Ninja Gaming. I am the Indie Ninja.
Yeah!
And today we are gaming with some more stories, the path of Destinies. Now last episode we came to the end of, we got the casing for this object here, this bit being the heart of it. And I've gone down that storyline solo, but obviously you guys have, like in my first test of the game and everything, you guys haven't seen it, and I've not done that one, so I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Ronaldo has found the armature of the Sky Ripper. Without the core, it would just be an empty, useless shell. Maybe he should go see Zenobia, who had just invaded a nearby city. She was the Emperor's adopted daughter and greatest general, but she was also his old friend. Ronaldo didn't know why, but he felt the urge to go see her. And Ronaldo has found the armature of the Sky Ripper about there. The only reason one would seek the armature was to build the legendary weapon that had once banished the lost gods. Obviously, Ronaldo should get the core. I'm gonna go for
no-brainer. He'd sacrificed his old friend Lapino to get the armature, and the armature was useless by itself, only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices, and he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good, no matter how much it cost him. Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core. He looked up at the old trees around him. They were so big and so old. They'd been there before he was born, and they'd be there after he'd passed into legend. Was he confronting his own unimportance? What had got into him? He was no philosopher. Anyway, who cares? He was plenty important. He was a hero, and soon he'd prove it.
Okay, so just because I've gone down this story path does not mean I know what's going to happen. I don't remember this thing following me just as the shell, so that's new. Oh, at least I don't remember it anyway. And of course we can open this door, whereas I wouldn't have been able to in my first playthrough, because like tested the game and everything, because I only had the original sword.
The road less traveled, thought Ronaldo. How intriguing.
Wait, we have one of each. Ooh, we got a choice now. Ooh. See, said to increase the rare loot by 1%, increase physical resistance damage by 20. Your attacks have a 10% chance to deal double damage, or killing enemies gives you 3% sword energy back. Yes. All the yes. And still waiting to make that. So we could upgrade the sword. I don't want to upgrade the sword. Not yet. I want this. I want to be able to open all the doors. So, recently, somebody has commented finally. Hold on. How long is that? Yeah, I'm not reading all of that. I'm sorry, guys. Recently, someone finally commented. You know, said they liked the game and everything, but they wanted to know. Oh, I need to get my controls back again. Ow. Bear with me, guys. Just trying to get used to the controls again.
Ronaldo really liked the sound his sword made in the air.
I thought that seemed a bit too bright. There we go. I can actually, I don't know. Seems a bit brighter than normal. Anyway, guys, as I was saying, somebody commented. So they liked the game and everything, but also wanted to give me a game request for another series. And, you know, I was like, well, it depends on what it is. You know, I don't have a lot of money at the moment. You know, all that usual stuff, which is true, you know. Especially with Christmas coming up and being a parent's very costly. And anyway, Oh, can we go back? Well, it turns out the game he suggested is one I've actually got. Damn it. YouTuber's Life. So I'm thinking of doing that next. I haven't played that in a while.
Kill the rebel! Caught one, Raven. Eat the rebel! Caught another.
Ah, okay, shields. Ow! Okay, trying to get my groove back. Still. Ow! Oh my god!
Could have gone better, thought Renato as he died.
I've never died in this one before. Anyway, so I wanted to know what everyone else thinks. Before I get into that fight again. If I remember rightly, there are 3 different YouTuber Life game modes. The gaming one. Make a gaming YouTuber's channel. A chef's YouTuber's channel. I can't remember what the other one is. Huh. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Okay, guys. I just looked it up. Yeah, it is. The third one is a fashion type. Now, the game one I've completed to completion. I can't remember how far I've gone on the others. I wanted to know if I did any of that. What do you guys think? What channel would you like to see me do? The gaming one is the easiest, of course. But I'm open to suggestions. I don't want to do it just for the fun of it. Playing it for fun is obviously what I want to do, but I also want you guys to enjoy it. You know, what's the point in playing if there's no challenge? Might as well just play with cheats on. So, what do you guys think? Would you like to see me do that? Now, I'm still going to play this for a little while yet. Because I want... Ow! Ah, stupid shieldy.
For all the holes in his clothes.
Because I'm still going to play this for a little bit because there's still a lot more paths to go. Probably going to stop doing this at the very least when I get bored of it. There aren't as many views on here as I would like to have seen. So there's that. But, well, I mean, I'm still enjoying it. And hopefully some of you might still get into it. Right, come on. Any items? Come on.
He was practically sure he'd find something useful in one of these things.
Alright, so that's that way. Can't break that one open. What's down here?
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Okay, it's possibly that's the way the other way would have taken me. That's the route the other way would have taken me.
So
So
never saw wild gogglers together like this. The toads had to train them not to peck each other to death. So these had to be imperial gogglers.
okay,
And
yeah.
the ravens were up ahead.
This definitely seems new to me.
These things could really use a hand.
Oh my god, I almost died. How when I killed him outright?
There were fewer and fewer trees. There were only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds except for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell the small animals of the forest. The mice and rabbits. Where had they gone? And he was getting hungry too. This was an unhealthy place to be.
Okay, so I found a multiple direction here.
He wished there were more pylons he could use the hook on. They really needed to construct additional pylons.
Ah, crap. your shield. Try and get me. Did you see that? There we go. That's it. Back into the rhythm again.
That is a very cool sword, thought Renara. No, seriously. He couldn't feel his paw anymore.
The dad jokes. I think that's why I like this game so much. Purely the dad jokes. See, I hope you guys like the idea of that. I'll be honest, I never really thought of that idea.
Of course there was a puzzle. You couldn't expect the transcendent emperor to bury a god's eye in a leather sack where anyone could pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the game, but I never really thought of it as something I can play for the channel, you know? I mean, I streamed it back on Sad Clown quite a while ago, a long time ago. So, yeah, no, I think I'll be interested in playing that.
Ow, ow.
I would have thought I would have made that. Yeah, well. Look at that, guys. Look, a double death episode just for you guys. Ha, checkpoint right here. Right, so we've got a skill point. What were we doing? See, I would love to increase the stamina again. I really would. But if this episode hasn't taught me anything, I need to do something about health regen. Or if there's nothing about regen, then extra health maybe. You know, let's see what that actually does.
Wish I could do that.
Let's see how well this actually works. Because I didn't notice much of an improvement when I tried this out before. On again, the first. Literally, I just went along one storyline. That was it. But I've got a lot better stuff now. From the looks of it, the moment I move on, I go on to the next one, the freeze times doesn't work. It stops, but I think that did help a tiny bit. Not enough to notice, but enough to think I noticed. If that makes any sense at all.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark arts and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there, this felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away.
That's right, we had it on its own, didn't we?
He felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. He carried his prize back to the Farfarer. Now, he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
Right, okay. I went on that one on my solo thingy, and I've not done that one. Or did I do that one and not that one? I can't remember anymore. Do you know what? I'm not even going to look. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to... Where are we going?
Leonardo had never been much of a student. At Swordfu School, he'd never read the books, just looked at the pictures. And Zenobia. But weapons he understood. His gut told him that the Sky Ripper would work great. He would use it to take out the Imperial outpost. And what's the worst that could happen? The thing wouldn't work.
Yes, I
Then
went
he'd
to the
take it to
Toads
scientists
before.
right?
This is new.
Renato actually could think of a few things that were worse, but he would make sure they didn't happen this time. Right?
Exactly.
I went to the Toads because there was this thing about string theory.
As he set out down the path, Renato wondered why the parts of the Sky Ripper had only surfaced now, thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had discarded it. This Emperor, Isengrim III, had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Perhaps that was bringing up lost artifacts. How perfect, then, that the Sky Ripper would reappear to be his destruction.
And hopefully this time, just his destruction.
Hopefully.
When Renato went to the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous.
But in a china shop. That's why you can find space. Ow. Ow. I've got nowhere to move. Ugh, there was no room to maneuver on this one. Like nowhere to dash out of trouble for two.
Oh, they really ought to put a railing on this thing, he thought.
Ooh, chest. Ah, I don't have that sword yet. There's an altar. I have the stuff to craft a sword now, I think. I just don't have the sword itself. Ah, I knew it. We got a shield. Thank you. Is that going to allow us to go back? It is. Still no sword crafter. Oh, health.
Renato wondered idly if people who had built these poles had really, really long tentacles. He was tired of slaughtering ravens. Maybe it was time to test out the new weapon. He turned a knob on the Sky Ripper. It made strange, mechanical noises. The wheels spun faster. It began to hum.
The Sky Ripper was following his every step. At least it acknowledged him as the master. But there was no trigger. How was he supposed to fire it? Fire, he said. Nothing happened. Well, maybe it just needed to warm up. After all, it hadn't been fired in thousands of years.
There's probably going to be a sword crafter up here. Yeah.
Hey! Hey, a workbench! He could try out his new bling.
Increased movement speed and attack speed costs energy. Well, given that we get energy back at the same time. Ooh. I like. Any other new ones? Spell resistance. Nah, I'll leave that. Now the question is, Can we go back? No! Oh. That's not fair. Hello over there. How do I get to you? Ah. You suck. Whoa, okay, that drains really quick. Oh, it's helping me. Stand there and let it do the work for me.
The Sky Ripper was making a whining noise now, and its wheels were spinning so fast he could no longer see them.
Renato had a thought. Please? He asked. The Sky Ripper began to glow. Boom! The outpost burst into flame.
Ravens flapped out screaming, wings on fire. The base was his. The far speaker toad came hopping out.
Renato!
It croaked, sounding like a toad version of Zenobia.
Don't use the Sky Ripper. It will destroy the world.
Yeah, sure it will, cracked Renato. Pull the other one.
If you don't trust me, go see Calaveras.
That sounded sensible. Why did she always have to sound sensible all the time? Oh, it was infuriating.
Of course he would say that. He was supposed to hurry and bring the Sky Ripper to the council so the rebels could actually win the war. But what if she was right? Damn it.
I've just realised, guys, we are over. Or maybe not, as I went to look for that thing. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, I would like to leave it off here and say thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate and comment below and let me know what you think about the YouTuber's life. What type of channel you would like to see when we swap over the Let's Plays. Like I said, I'm still going to go through a few more of these yet. Still enjoying the game. Still think it's funny. And I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. I am the Indian Ninja. And I'm out.